Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani kasama si Jojo Armenta at Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga sa Kwentong Bayani.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat ng Sabado. Ika-15 sa buwan ng Enero taong 2022 mula po sa DZXL. Live na live po tayo ang inyong Radyoman na Miss Jenny Pahilanga. And of course, ang aking pong partner, walang iba kundi si partner Jojo. Partner, good morning sa'yo. Hello, partner.
Magandang Sabado po sa ating lahat, sa mga nakikinig at nanonood sa ating live stream ngayong umaga nito. Good morning, partner Jenny, no? Malamig na Sabado.
Oo nga, grabe lamig ngayon.
Parang mag-Christmas na din.
Papasko pala, nanonood. Pero ang ating umaga nga ay mainit na mainit dahil magandang ating mga pag-uusapan ngayon, partner.
Yes, ako. At talagang tuloy-tuloy ang ating usapin ng usapin ng volunteerism. No? Kasi we want more people to get more inspired by our episode of this topic about volunteerism.
Okay.
Kaya naman ang ating mga guests ngayon, I think they will really be able to share some thoughts about it para mas ma-inspire ang ating mga nakikinig ngayong umaga.
Yan. Kaya bago namin i-introduce sa inyo ang aming unang guest ni partner, mga kasama, inaanyahan po namin kayo ang programang ito sa inyo ng RMN at BCYF. Tumutok po sa RMN DZXL 558 Manila at i-like and subscribe ang aming YouTube channel DZXL 558. Ngayon na, i-share nyo na po ang ating programa. At partner, go na tayo sa ating unang guest ngayong Saturday na ito. Excited ako dyan.
Yes. Nako, dahil na ito ay second Saturday, no, na ang ating pag-uusapan muli ay volunteerism. Siyempre, keep on talking about positivity, no. So, ang ating unang guest ngayong umagang ito ay galing sa University of Cebu, Community Extension Head ng University of Cebu, all the way from Visayas. Pakilala na natin ang ating unang guest, si Mr. Saidar Orayu.
Live via Zoom. Hi, sir. Ano po? Good morning po.
Hi, good morning po, and thank you for the invitation to your show.
Nasa linya po natin yung aking partner, si partner Jojo.
Good morning, Sir Saidar.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much for inviting me to this program.
Ayan. Sige.
Siyempre, kakaiba po yung pangalan nyo, no? Tama po ba yung pagkakabigkas namin sa name nyo?
Yes, tama po. That's Saidar po.
Saidar.
Saidar, ayan.
Sige, partner. Go ahead na. Ikaw mauna dyan, partner.
So, Sir Saidar, no, first of all, we want to thank you for being with us this morning. I know walang pasok ngayon, but I know siguro nagbo-work pa din kayo sa school. Wala ata tigil ang community extensions ng mga schools ngayon, eh, no? Sir Saidar, gusto muna namin kayong kamustahin kasi 'di ba there was a recent storm na nagdaan sa Cebu, and we want to ask how are you guys doing, specifically in Cebu City after the storm?
Yes. So basically, no, to my recollection, Super Typhoon Odette was one of the strongest typhoon that hit Central Visayas, specifically us here in Cebu. I cannot just imagine the impact it brought to us Cebuanos. Right after the typhoon, the city fell into darkness. Water became scarce. Gasoline people are lining up for gasoline, people are lining up for ATM, people are squandering along the streets looking for food. They're also looking for water. They're lining up just to get potable water. It's really something that we did not expect to be an outcome of that particular typhoon.
Yeah.
Grabe pala, no? Partner, yung naranasan talaga dyan sa Cebu. Sir Saidar, nararamdaman namin yung mga habang kinukwento nyo, parang pelikula na umaano sa aming isip ko anong itsura, no? Pero Sir Saidar, ano ho yung mga initiatives, no, na ginawa po ng inyong department at ng University of Cebu sa ganito pong klaseng kalamidad? At papaano po kayo nag-partner o nakipag-partner po sa BCYF?
Okay. especially in my office, that's community extension department that I'm heading with.
Opo.
We normally initiate the relief drive or the donation drive in case of disasters, may it be typhoon, fire, or whatsoever. Now, this time, with this magnitude of impact to the Cebuano community, right after the typhoon, no, our university chancellor, Miss Candice Gutchanoy, she made what we call this one, kinumusta niya kaming lahat, no, mga empleyado sa university. And upon knowing that we're all safe and after knowing that others are heavily affected, she sent help. And right after that one, when everything was settled down, we organized this relief operation drive to help our fellow Cebuanos. Right after the day of the typhoon, we hit the road running. We started our relief operation. Our Chancellor, Ms. Candice Gutchanoy, she initiated the relief operation drive, and she planned out everything as to how we will move with the relief operation drive. Now, pahirapan dito sa Cebu that time. Yung pagkuha ng mga canned goods, water supply, it was difficult. We reached to the point that our chancellor even asked me during our meeting that time. She even asked me if I can go to Manila to get the supplies, because Manila was not heavily affected. So if I can get all those necessary goods to be included in the relief packs, if I can get it from Manila. So that was our initial plan. But eventually we called some friends who can help us in the donation drive. So we were able to pull our resources, and we were able to prepare the relief goods, no, here in Cebu City. And aside from that, because the university has its own water tankers, and we understand water is an essential need, no, at this point in time, we had our water tankers roaming around the different barangays and have these residents queue in line to get some water, no, from our water tankers. And we have served a good number of barangays and communities with our water tankers. And also we have served more than 20 barangays with our relief packs. No, we made it sure that those who deserve, no, to receive these food packs should really get the help they needed.
Okay, partner. Grabe.
Kasi talagang devastating for Visayas, specifically din sa Cebu, talaga yung nangyari sa Odette. Sir, curious lang kami, no? So, since Miss Jenny asked about the partnership with BCYF, how was the system became nung nakipag-partner kayo sa mga iba't ibang organizations or outside resources mo?
Yes, BCYF was the mother umbrella where UC is a member, and then there is this the NEC CSR, the what we call the education umbrella of the corporate social responsibility, where the University of Cebu aligns its programs and services with respect to corporate social responsibility. We align our advocacies, we align our services, we align our programs, that of BCYF. And it so happened just recently that this typhoon Odette has a devastating effect to the Cebuanos. And what we call this one, BCYF and Shell Foundation had their own initiatives. That's where University of Cebu came into the picture. We helped them by providing volunteers to work with them and let them use the university's school buses to ferry their goods to whichever part they would wish to bring their goods.
Yeah.
Okay. Ayun pala, partner. Yes, partner, Jojo?
Yes, ako, medyo nawawalan ako. Pero yeah, I heard it, no? Thank you so much for sharing that. And then po naman, since we're talking about volunteerism, Sir Saidor, gusto lang din namin malaman, like, what do you think is the impact of volunteering in the school system related to what you guys are doing in community extension?
Yes. So volunteering no, plays a very crucial and vital role no, in doing community work. Volunteering makes a significant contribution to our community. Volunteering helps build more cohesive, safe, and stronger community. It increases the social network between communities and neighborhood. So with the things that we have done, the volunteering act that we have done, we have made a better communication, a better relationship with the different communities surrounding the university. With that, we will be able to have a harmonious relationship within our internal community and as well as our external community. Those communities who are surrounding our university. And if we're able to work better with them, no, we're able to coordinate better with them, then we can work cohesively. We can work together and share the same understanding and share our goals and our visions. Then we'll be able to create a better community, a better society for Cebu City.
Okay, maganda nga maganda yung partner Jojo and Sir Saidar yung yung sabi nga nakita yung inyong pagtulong at pagkakaisa diyan. Pero Sir Saidar, how can you po personally practice yung pinag-uusapan nga natin ngayon na isa rin yan sa yung CSR 3.0 yung tinatawag po nating personal social responsibility.
Yes. So when we talk about personal social responsibility, it talks about our own self, no. So of course, for you to be able to carry out that personal social responsibility, you must do what your heart tells you to do. If your heart is for service, then you do service. If that what makes you happy, you do what makes you happy. If you love serving the community, then you serve the community. You start it on your own way. If it takes you to start within yourself, packing your own relief goods for one to 5 person because you're starting it with yourself, and you share it to them. When people will see your individual initiative, they will be inspired and they will follow through. They will fall in line, and the next thing you know, everyone is already with you in your cause. But you started it within yourself. You started it with your advocacy. So what is best there is you know what you wanted to do, you know where your heart goes, follow where your heart leads you.
At napatunayan nyo ito nila partner Jojo, ninyo Sir Saidar, yan po sa nangyari ngayon sa pagsalanta ng bagyong Odette sa inyo pong lugar. Napatunayan nyo po ito. Yes po.
We were able to help what we call this one. We were able to help many communities.
Yes.
And in the marketing side, we do not need to talk much about University of Cebu because it is now the people, it is now the community who talks a lot of good things for UC, for the University of Cebu.
Yeah.
That University of Cebu have touched so much lives, have helped them in a million ways. Where it's far from the classroom setup. No, we go out and we be there with the community, with them in times of crisis.
Yes.
Diba?
So Sir Saidar, aside from the things that you guys did for yung calamity, yung storm audit, ano po yung mga programs ng community extension ng University of Cebu that help community?
Okay. So we have various activities, and with respect to community extension, depending on the service department who is spearheading a program. Because I have several departments with me. We have nursing, for example, nursing will also initiate programs relative to health and wellness programs that the community will benefit. For example, if from our needs assessment survey we found out that this particular community there's a rising case of dengue, for example, so our nursing department will go to that particular community and will have awareness program relative to dengue and how to combat dengue and what to do so that they will be out of danger, no, when we talk about dengue. So we also have a College of Teacher Education, so they're more on literacy programs. We also have criminology, then they're more on peace and order programs for the community. We have law, then we also have our legal clinic. For medicine, we have our, what we call this one, medical missions, and many programs depending on the what they call the implementing college of the particular program.
Ang dami pala, no? Partner Jojo, Sir
Talagang
Cydar.
kinoconnect pala talaga nila sa mga courses, no?
Correct, correct.
Yes, sa specialty nila.
Ayun.
Galing, oo. Dapat maging role model University of Cebu sa iba't ibang schools and colleges.
Galing. Ayan, napangiti tuloy si Sir Cydar. Okay. So, ayan. Sir Cydar, meron ho ba kayong mga, pwede ngayon, tutukan din po at puntahan na ating mga tagapakinig at nanonood sa atin sa RMND sa XL558 Manila, of course, the BCYF, na pwede ho naming makita at mapuntahan, no? Kung tumulong man, kasama po dyan. Ano po yan sa social media? Meron po ba?
Meron po kaming website sa University of Cebu, uc.edu.ph, and you can also look up for the University of Cebu FB page. We constantly post our updates on the different activities that we are conducting relative to relief operation and other important information that the university would wish to announce to the community. Then we post it into the different what we call this one, outfits, no, of the university. And we also have our own UC Cares page as well.
Okay.
Yun. Good. Thank you so much, Sir Cydar.
Welcome po. Thank you din po for inviting me to this program.
Any message po, Sir Cydar? Partner, hinga natin ng message sa Sir Cydar. Tsaka, kamusta po kayo ngayon dyan kumpara po nung mga nakaraang bagyo? Medyo okay na po?
Yeah. At first, as I've said, no, the entire city fell into darkness. Lahat walang ilaw. Aside lang po doon sa mga establishments na may generator. In UC, we have generator. That's why we open our doors also to be charging stations of those students, students and community residents na walang ilaw and they wish to charge their mobile devices because they need to contact some of their family members or their family back in the province where they came from, but they're here in Cebu City because they're studying. For what reason? Then we also serve as our charging stations because lights were out. But now, slowly getting back to its feet, no, ang Cebu City. Many areas are already energized. Before, you can see a lot of cars lining up in gasoline stations. Now, no more. Water is coming back. Slowly, it's getting back to normal.
Yes.
And Cebu City and the residents of Cebu are also very resilient. They rise above, no? Or we rise above our struggles, kumbaga.
Okay.
Wow, okay, that's great. Naku, buti na lang maayos na ngayon ang Cebu City. We continue to pray for your wellness, Sir Cydar, and everyone
Thank
there
you po.
in Cebu.
Yes, we really need your prayers, especially in these trying times.
Yes. Mabuhay po kayo at ginagawa niyo sa community extension at sa University of Cebu. Thank you so much for all your help sa mga community students.
Okay. Thank you, Sir
Thank you.
Cydar.
Yes po.
Thank you very much po. And ingat po kayo.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Alright. Ayan, partner. Yan po naman ang una nating guest ngayon, si Sir Cydar Alexis Orais, partner, talaga namang
University of Cebu.
Oo, University of Cebu. At unti-unti naman, at nandun yung kanilang pagtutulungan sa isa't isa. Pero partner, meron pa tayong isang guest. Siyempre, ready na rin. But before that, tayo magtutuloy-tuloy dyan. At excited din tayo, of course, sa ating pangalawang guest. So partner, meron na tayo ilang paalaala at babalik agad ang programang
Kwentong Bayani.
Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani.
Oras natin, alas 10:30 na po ng umaga. Nagpapatuloy po ang programang Kwentong Bayani, hatid sa inyo ng RMN. Of course, ang ating kasama po at katuwang palagi ang BCYF. Partner, balik tayo.
Yes. Naku, good morning po muli sa ating mga nakikinig at nanonood dito sa Kwentong Bayani. Pakilala na natin, partner, ang
Sige.
ating second guest for this morning.
Go ahead, excited.
So, ang ating pong pangalawang panauhin ay former Director General ng Technology Resource Center. Hindi na po siya bago sa BCYF, no? He's also part of the family. Pakilala po natin si Mr. Arthur Alvendia.
Live via
Morning,
Zoom.
Sir Art.
Ayan. Sir Art, hello.
Morning.
Hi, Sir
Morning,
Art.
sir.
Good morning.
Ayan, good
Yan.
morning. How are you
Kamusta po
today?
kayo, Sir
Ayan.
Art? Yan.
Actually, kung lagnat ako ngayon dahil booster shot ako kahapon.
Booster shot na pala ni Sir, partner, Kaya nilalagnat o ano lang po yan, side effect. But congrats po, Sir Art, at least booster shot na po. And Sir Art, ayan, gusto ho nating malaman sa inyo paano ho ba kayo napasama dito sa advocacy po ng BCYF? Ibahagi nyo naman sa amin, Sir Art.
Okay. Actually, I'm a member of the advisory council ng foundation, and I'm also co-chairman of the Foundation's Institute for Policy, CGIP. I think I was invited because of my experience in technology development and delivery. I also had a lot of experience in policy making, development of programs. I used to work in the Executive Secretary's office before, where we started what is now called the Presidential Management.
Okay, ayan, medyo nawala po. Partner, saglit lang medyo, ayan. Sir Art? Yan. Ano po uli. Ayan, nawala po yung ating, sige, ayusin lang po natin, So, si Sir, Art po, mga kasama ang ating kabahagi ngayon. Partner Jojo? Ayan.
Yes.
Medyo inaayos lang natin, may some technical, problem. Medyo kasi, nagpi-feedback, partner, narinig mo yun?
Oo nga, narinig ko. Akala ko nga sa line ko lang pero yung pala.
Oo, kay Sir Art. So maganda, dahil siya ay talagang napasama dito sa advocacy ng BCYF.
Actually, hindi na siya, matagal na talaga din siyang resource person pag may mga talk and talking about innovations, corporate responsibility. Yan. So si Sir Art talaga yung one of the people na sinasama lagi ng BCYF.
Oo nga, at magandang marinig din natin sa kanya ano ba yung talagang sabi nga kanyang naging bahagi dito, at syempre maging inspirasyon sa ating mga nakikinig at nanonood sa ating programang Kwentong Bayani tungkol dito sa ating pinag-uusapan pa rin, partner, volunteerism, hindi ba?
Saka nakakatuwa na kahit na nararamdaman si Sir Art, talagang pinaunlakan niya tayo. No?
Booster shots na pala si Sir Art, partner. Side effect lang, oo. Kaya antay-antay lang ta. Okay na. Sige, Sir Art, hello! Good morning po. Ayan.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
Yan, okay na po. Sir Art, please continue. Partner, tuloy-tuloy na Sir Art. Yung inyo pong bagiging bahagi ng advocacy po ng BCY. Pakituloy po. Sige po, sir.
Well, so one of the things we've done is I participated in this in Innovation Awards,
Opo.
Where the foundation worked with BOST to pilot yung some of the promising technologies that have been developed by private sector or by government, no? So I think that's very important that we recognize itong mga bagong bayani na yan who dare to invest their money and their passion to start new solutions, what I call systemic solutions to the problems of a sector, yung productivity problems nila, yung competitiveness.
Opo.
It usually takes new technology to do that. And that's what we've done. But I think there's also work to be done in the policy side, and then the development of institutions for the delivery of technology. Kasi alam naman ninyo, magaling naman ang Pilipino sa technology.
Opo.
Yung Los Baños na yan, yung UST, what happened to our technologies, hindi nagagamit ng industriya or ng agricultural sector. Alam naman natin na ang nangyari, nawawala na lang, nadinig na lang natin, andun na pala sa Thailand, diba? Samantalang tayo nag-umpisa ng technology na yun. So that's the problem that has to be addressed by government and also our community, because it's not just a government problem. Kailangan talaga pagtulungan ng gobyerno at saka ng private sector. So yun ang isang dapat natin siguro, kasi there's an innovation month coming up, which is celebrated every year by the OST. So they will showcase new technologies again, makikita natin. Ang question, bakit hindi ito nag-i-impact sa society natin?
Opo.
Bakit hindi nadi-deliver yung technologies na yan? Yan ang kailangan natin sagutin. Nung araw, by the way, if I may just continue.
Sige po.
Nung araw, there used to be a technology resource center that took care of that work.
Yes.
Kasi yung delivery side ng technology. Kasi meron development side where you do the innovations, you create new innovations, or even just bring in new technologies from abroad.
Opo.
Para magamit na industriya natin. Ang problema, walang nag-aasikaso na ngayon ng mga problema sa pag-deliver ng technology na yan.
Kaya pala, partner. Okay.
Nung araw, I think you might remember, PRC was also spearheading yung livelihood programs where we brought in new technologies na pinapagate namin. For example, yung mga cage fishing projects na kumalat na ngayon.
Opo.
Inumpisahan po namin yon, pero we put money to make it available to small fishermen in Laguna. Ngayon, nagkalat na yan hanggang sa Taal, all over the country. But you need a champion for technology delivery as well. Hindi lang yung development.
Opo.
Okay. So sir, since yun nga po, BCYF is advocating innovation, what do you think are the possible social impact of innovation?
Well, merong impact siyempre yung the awards certainly have an impact dahil merong recognition ng technology, so nakikita ng mga investors ano pala ito, feasible, no? Kikita naman pala yan, so yun, that's important. But ang nagiging sadly we just stop there kasi it takes a whole system, a network of institutions to work together para yung technology na yan ma-deliver.
Opo.
I'll give you an example.
Sige po.
For example, our industry really needs modernization of their technology. No? Mag-upgrade sila, mag-backward integrate. Ang problema, unang problema, financing, yung capital to risk and make those investments. Kasi you need long-term money to do that. You need
Correct.
10 years. You need money which is 10-year maturity at least, no? And single-digit interest rates. At wala yun sa financial sector natin. Does not exist. That's why we stopped modernizing our industries. Nangyari, nag-i-import na lang tayo or aasa sa foreign investor to come in to set up those industries which we ourselves could have built and benefit from the additional value added, no, ng manufacturing natin. Hindi. The financial sector has not responded to this. In fact, inabolish nila yung program ng PRC nung araw nun because it was disturbing daw their capital markets. Kasi ang TRC noon nagbibigay ng 10-year money at 8 3/4% interest.
Wow,
To
galing.
enable the industry to bring in the technology and integrate it into his business.
Opo.
You see, if you talk to anybody who is doing modernization sa industry nila, they will tell you it takes at least 5 years for your cash flow to become positive pag nag-set up ka ng bagong technology.
Opo.
5 years. Ito, maybe I can mention some specific. For example, yung RAM car, yung naalala nyo, yung batteries.
Oh, yan. Opo.
Yung batteries na yun, yung RAM car was the only enterprise that became integrated. Kanya naging competitive yan. In other words, hindi lang nila ina-assemble yung mga parte, yung parts ng battery, binamanufacture na nila sa umpisa pa rin. Ngayon, kausap ko nga yung presidente nun, si Bobby Garcia, mga araw. Sabi niya, Art, maganda yung ginagawa ninyo. Alam mo, sabi niya, bago kami para mag-modernize kami, it takes 5 years, ganyan, sabi niya, bago mag-positive yung cash flow namin.
Opo.
Doon pa lang, kung wala kang 10-year money, saan mo pupulutin yan? So you rely on the inherent capital of the farmer, of the investor. Kakaunti lang merong ganun.
Opo.
So yung mga small entrepreneurs, small business, medium scale business, hindi nila nakakaya yan. Yan ang kinakalimutan ng ating sistema.
Naku po.
Which is affected actually by also relationships with IMF and World Bank kasi sila rin yung nagko-control ng ano natin Anong financing terms?
Finances, oo.
Ito sa kuha ng mga industry natin. Very sad. And now, they even abolished TRC.
Yun lang. Yun nga gusto kong tanong, inabolish na, sir. Oo. Pero ito, Sir Art, gusto kong malaman po ito Pakibahagi nyo nga po sa amin yung mga ilang Filipino po innovations at saka yung epekto nito or impact nito sa ating pong society, sa ating mga kababayan.
Ilan ang technology?
Opo, yung mga meron po ba kayong pwedeng ibahagi sa amin ng mga Filipino innovations at saka yung effect po nito, yung impact nito sa ating society? Maari po ba, Sir Art? Can you name some?
Alam mo, marami yung mga innovations actually.
Opo.
You'd be amazed, no? Kung gaano kadami. I cannot give you a number, no? But,
Opo.
ang problema talaga, hindi umaabot sa users ng technology, sa industry, sa farmers, or sa industry. Yan ang katotohanan. Yan, yung drone technology, for example, yun, kumalat yun. TRC got behind it.
Opo.
Ayaw yan ponduhan ng mga bangko nung araw. Pero sabi namin, hindi, bagong technology yan. Bakit na hindi natin suportahan yan? Another one is seaweeds. Yung sa seaweeds sa Cebu. Again,
Din.
yung processing yan na-create namin, pinondohan namin yan. Yung yung mango puree, yung mango juice ng araw.
Opo.
Yun, sinuportahan namin yun dahil ang kagaya nun, yung processing ng mango, you need to have a continuous supply of the raw material. Kasi ang economics niyan, pag binili mo yung mangga ng more than 15 pesos per kilo, hindi ka na competitive sa processing. So, ang mangyayari nun, ang effect nun, kailangan mamili ka mag-storage ka ng napakalaki.
Okay.
Yung sinuportahan namin sa Cebu, sa Pilipinas, ay binigyan namin siya ng, I think, mga 35 million. Pinahiram namin noon, 40 million. Ang ginawa niya, he had 1 hectare, 4 hectares planted. Pinuno niya ng mga storage. At ang ginagawa niya, namimili siya ng mangga only in May ng mataas ng bagsak ang presyo ng mangga. Oo. But you see, it takes that kind of talagang decision yan at resources to make things happen. Yan ang hindi nakikita ng ating mga policy makers. At siyempre, yung malalaki lamang na may kapital ang nabubuhay. Samantalang yung mga medium scale, small na yan, hindi yan nangyayari sa kanila.
Okay. Yes.
So sir, I think yun din yung nagiging dahilan minsan kung bakit sinasabi ng mga innovators na parang hindi nila nasi-feel yung support ng government or any other higher people that can support them.
Oo, kailangan talaga. At kailangan pagtulong-tulungan kasi lalo na yung financial sector. Alam mo, mga NGOs natin, for example, gustong tumulong na may pera yan, na sila may pera na ganyan. Pero hindi yan dumaabot sa kanila. Hindi tumutulong sa ganyan. Kasi sa kanila, yung technology is key. Okay? Pero kung i-organize mo yung project na nandiyan yung technology, link mo sa market, meron kang technical support, makakayang gawin. Pero kailangan pagtulong-tulungan ng
So sir, ano sa tingin niyo yung since pihasa na po kayo sa larangan sa sa industry na to for so long, and you've seen a lot of innovators and inventors already na Filipino na dapat tulungan. Ano sa tingin niyo ang pwedeng magawa ng either private sector or the government to help these innovators to shine, to be recognized?
Well, I think there are a number of winners, winning technology. Ang problema diyan is how do you now bring together the various resources that are needed to launch the enterprise. So, ang unang-una, kailangan mo na yung business model mo that defines the relationship among the capitalists, the technology owner, and the users of the technology. Kailangan ayusin mo yan. Kailangan pag-usapan nila. Kasi, alam mo, kanya-kanyang interest eh. Nandiyan yung technology owner, ayaw i-share yung technology dahil tatakot siya, mawawalan siya ng control. Okay?
Yeah.
Nandun naman yung financing sector na sinasabi nila, hindi, kailangan meron kaming equity control dyan. Ganun. Tapos yung market, nandiyan din. Paano naman siya benepisyo kung napakamahal na ng technology?
Opo.
So, these are relationship issues and problems that can be addressed kahit na on a project-to-project basis. Tapos, pag nakadevelop ka na ng tamang business model, yan, pwede mo ikalat.
Opo.
For example, I'll give you an example. Yung Grab, di ba? Yung Grab, mga taxis, mga motorsiklo ngayon. That's a business model that has worked for the small fellow. Kahit na wala siyang kapital, nakakasali siya sa isang network
Opo.
na sinusuportahan niya sa market niya, di ba? Sa operations niya, sa kapital niya, gano'n. Yun, gano'n.
Okay.
We should develop an eye. Lalo na yung industry leaders natin. They should have this kind of focus, vision.
Tama.
Ang problema, yung mga business leaders natin, kung yung mga big business na yan, many of them don't care for that because leading na sila, winners na sila sa market. They don't need to innovate.
Opo. Siguro po Sir Art, napakaganda po nung yung mga binabahagi sa amin, Pero hingan po namin kayo sa pong advice ating mga kababayang Filipino, at saka sa mga inventors who would want also to innovate, how they will start, at saka inyo pong parting words or inspirational message sa ating mga nakikinig po at nanonood ngayon sa ating programa. Go ahead po, Sir Art.
Okay. Kung pakinggan niyo yung problema, parang napakalaki.
Opo.
Paano mo na papalitan yung buong sistema ng pag-develop? Ano ba yung systemic solution natin? So, unang-una, we must have a framework of attacking the problem. How do you do it?
Okay.
If you look at the problem, if you look at the systemic problem as a forest, the problem is like a forest. Diba? The question is, how do you change the forest? Diba? You change the forest by changing the trees. Diba? Pag dumami isang klaseng tree, change yun. Then how do you change the trees? You change the seed. Di ba?
Opo.
Ano ka ng bagong organizing principles and institution or business model na uubra. So, you reduce the problem to a project enterprise. Kaya mong, which can be done if people just ang dami naman mababait na tao at magagaling, and have the resources. If they come together and work together, we can plant a new seeds and start the seedlings for systemic change. Hindi kailangan ng revolution, hindi kailangan ng napakalaking capital to do to change the nation, actually the industries. If you establish, tingnan mo, nadidinig na natin nung araw yung lechon manok, di ba?
Lechon manok, opo.
Lechon manok became famous.
Yes.
Kumalat dahil nag-click yung business model niya. So, ganoon.
Opo.
But you just have to come up, you work together on the right business model.
Okay, yan.
Masyado tayong focus na external Alam mo, nakikita lang natin yung technology or yung capital. Hindi natin tinitingnan yung organizing mechanisms.
Opo. Okay.
Yung relationships ng mga tao.
Alright. Sige po, ayan.
Yun ang masasabi ko.
Opo. Yes, Sir Art. Okay. Anyway, sir, napakaganda po yung mga binibitiwan sa aming mga mensahe at inspirasyon. But of course, sir, maraming salamat po sa inyo na binigay sa aming pagkakataon sa umagang ito. At muli po, ingat po kayo, sir. At kayo may booster shot. Lilalag na. Thank you for your time. Nandyan po kayo para sa amin. Magandang umaga po, Sir Art. Thank you po.
Sige,
Thank you po. Thank you po. Ayan, partner sa Sir Arthur Alvendia, former Director General ng Technology Resource Center. Partner, ano ba ang ating aabangan din next Saturday bago tayo magpaalam na ating mga nakikinig at nanonood? Go ahead, partner.
Yes, so dahil nasimulan na ni Sir Art, na we're talking about innovation. That's one of the advocacies ng BCYF. So, we're leaning towards talking about innovation along the way hanggang February kasi ang February is a highlight month ng BCYF talking about innovations talaga.
Innovation.
So, we're celebrating Philippine Innovation Month
Oo.
next month, February. So,
February.
kaya naman, iniimbitahan po namin ang lahat. Bukas na po ang yung call for applications and nominees ng BCYF Innovation Awards. At ang deadline po yan ay sa February 14,
Valentine's Day.
So, kung meron po kayong mga kilala na innovators, no, na gustong na pwedeng matulungan through this award, pwede niyo po silang i-nominate or that's you who wants to share your work to nationwide, pwede po kayong mag-apply for BCYF Innovation Award.
Okay. And they can visit also our social media, no, sa BCYF partner.
Yes. Oo, so continue to follow us sa BCY Foundation Facebook page. Official Facebook page po yan, BCY Foundation. And also, we have a website, www.bcyfoundation.org. If you want to know more details about all this awards, all these events, and of course, upcoming activities ng BCYF.
Yes, bisitahin nyo yan ngayon na. Maraming salamat, partner. Ayan, at tayo magpapaalam na. Until next Saturday, partner, go ahead.
Yes, ako muli. Thank you so much po. Wala kaming ibang masabi kundi thank you ni Partner Jenny sa patuloy yung suporta dito sa ating programa. At sana po abangan niyo pa po yung mga susunod nating mga episode. Dahil muli alam po namin na marami kayong matutunan at magiging may-inspire kayo sa ating mga topics every Saturday.
Yeah.
So abangan niyo po yan. Muli ako po si Jojo Armenta.
At maraming salamat kina Sir Sider at Sir Arthur at Sir Art. At hanggang sa muli po, susunod na Sabado, ako naman po mula dito sa DZXL, Radyo Man Jenny Pahilanga. Maraming salamat, partner. Until next Saturday, dito lamang po sa thank you, partner. Dito lamang po sa programang Kwentong Bayani.